Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
Hello, hello.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
What's this? We're trapped. Fire! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places. A Cyclops! Hey, be on your guard! You have my gratitude, sir. I had taken you for another force arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
There ought not to be water here. I've an ill feeling about this.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
What was that sound? Fall back!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I see a ladder yonder. We can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. Do I disappoint you, Master?
Let.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
أبدا تريسي أبدا أبدا أبدا
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Okay, get going.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Griffin gets the world.
I knew you could prevail, Master.
Sick.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
If this is where I fall.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right.
Yeah.
Into the ox cart, then.
Tsukima-yo. Abdon.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee.
Okay.
I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, For our true liege have finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming.
Okay.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Okay. Nice, nice. Yes, yes, yes.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you?
Yeah.
'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Shima.
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Hold fast! Do not test me.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
I might nod off if I'm not careful. Idleness is a luxury. Ready for the morrow.
I always
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true.
Okay.
You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
My back.
Where to now? I'll wander about, see what's doing in town. Aye? Did you want something?
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
I've been afraid to travel through these parts of late. I'm no coward. Have you not heard? Goblins will set upon any ox cart what comes down this road. 'Tis true. Heard it from a fellow driver. She said their ilk robbed her cart of all the weapons she was carrying. 'Tis the stuff of nightmares. I can only pray they don't come after me and mine.
Good day to you. I'm in no hurry to leave.
What you need of me?
اوكي تلبورت اخيرا.
The rules at your leisure. It is as they come, I say.
Fine fettle today.
There'll be a few heavy purses. Off to market I go.
I'll go and open the chest.
Well met, sir. I'm in the mood to stir up trouble today.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
Well met, sir. I'd like a quiet life.
No shame in letting down your hair
Right,
now.
old age.
Let me stay a while.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of...
A good day to you.
Well met, sir. We'll teach this thing other ways to save your own skin. Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
Let me alone, will ye?
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. Wonder what I? Did you want?
I only work when I...
We are never truly alone. What? Really, sir, you ought...
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Got something for me?
Such quietude.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
You seem well.
My sword arm could use some work.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
When battling larger monsters are always... That said, sounds positively fierce.
You looking to enlist? I'll give you...
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
to be heading home. Tis good to be busy. What?
I don't know what to do.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the... Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
Right you are.
I know so little. Is there aught I can assist you with? Is there aught I can assist?
This place gives me an ill feeling. Have we met? Quit staring.
I don't know what to do. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers or... Well, take your time. You know...
Wait for the new equipment to come in. Anything better. Even the grave.
Is it true? I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen, in the tavern, about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny, I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit. What about this place makes me nervous?
That's quite enough!
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could. What do you want to talk to me for?
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
No one will disturb me here.
I've got to try to enjoy life where and when I can. I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
And roots make the hair pillows. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
This is my favourite place in all the
Seems
town.
not.
Little happiness is all I ask.
Same as the one afore.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Whatever could you want from me?
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Well met, sir. How are we to fight with such worn-out
Delights might there be to find in
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, Allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need... culling in this world.
There is much we ought to tend to. We ought to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Follow me, if you would.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time.
So long as I have my health, I shan't complain.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Is it too much to hope for? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no
Where could Malcolm have gotten off? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery. Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
is just another way to save your own skin.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depth.
Oh, well met, sir.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
I'll go and open the chest.
Show your appreciation in coin, if you please.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake ought to, and
You don't look like much.
A tad rowdy, too interested in my wares. Coin here.
You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
At once, Master.
Be wary! There's a foe we've not yet encountered. Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
Do not give up hope. Help will come. Focus your strength, Arisen.
For being a burden.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom. Be well. I must.
us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
Just about had it.
You're gonna regret that.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
No respect for their tools.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange, but guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubted my eyes, I did. And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so... gave me a right shock. Their faces may match, but...
Very well. I shall return.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Spending gold to make gold.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
Good day to you.
Got something for me?
One day, I'm going to have
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Fancy a look at my wares?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Oh, shit.
Stop by again soon.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive.
So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have you... Let's have a look.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be unseemly for an elf to purchase one.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business.
Wonder if I could have led a better life.
Monsters are really scary. I've never seen them.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a... Well met, sir. Mine wears well.
The room's at your neck.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.